What is the size of the inverter, which gives a room for your electrical appliances and gadgets. And these 5,000 watts, you can only put a load of or an amount of gadgets, some up to 80% of the 5,000 watts. So let's say you can go like 4 kilowatts or 2.5 kilowatts gadgets to be loaded on this 5,000 watts inverter. Then you come down to the battery capacity. So this battery capacity is what is going to sustain the power for your gadgets according to the number of hours that you have been estimated for. Let's say if two batteries has gotten like 2,250 watt hour, that is the capacity which will be dissipated into the battery from the panels. So this can run maybe 2.5 kilowatts items for 4 hours.
Philip.
So that is the work of the battery capacity. They will now go to the panels. The panel capacity is also in the wattage. Let's say you have 330 watt panels, 2 pieces. So you have gotten 660 watts energy coming from the panels. So these 2 panels too can charge your batteries perfectly.
So we're using actually 2 panels of 330 watt for our 1K system.
Yeah, which goes with.
What is another way to say a 1kW system?
I don't know that.
You don't know?
Another way to say the same thing.
Yes.
Is 1kW the same as a 1000W?
I think so.
That's correct. Nice. Let's continue. Let's continue with the
So
presentation.
you can also call the 1K system S5. You can call it S5.
Now that's confusing to me. Why do we
It's
call
not
it
confusing.
S5?
The 1K.
That's the name for the manufacturer.
Yeah. S5.
That's the name for the?
From the manufacturer.
From the manufacturer.
Yeah, or you can also call it.
But any manufacturer calls it that way, or just our manufacturer?
Our manufacturer.
Just Drua Energy, yeah. Yeah, I think we shouldn't work with that one because we're talking about sales and marketing, and it's more, nobody is interested in what the name of our manufacturer for the thing is.
Yeah, but if I'm buying the 5S unit from you, I should be able to know the capacity of it.
Yeah.
The 1K.
Yeah, but we should all just speak of the 1 kilowatt system, 2 kilowatt system, 5 kilowatt system. Because we might also buy from a different manufacturer and then it will be a different name.
So, boss, valid.
Okay.
So for you, the 1K, 2K for.
So actually,
The
right now
US.
it's 5. I mean,
So you get a point in that.
Okay. Okay.
Question.
Yeah. So when you see, let's say, 5,000 watts or 5 kilowatts on any flyer, any signboard, anywhere, are they referring to the inverter capacity or the battery or what exactly are they referring to?
Yes, immediately they go 5 kilowatts, 10 kilowatts, 20 kilowatts. That is the inverter capacity.
Okay, so this one we are referring to our inverter
Capacity.
Just an inverter capacity.
Yeah. And if you see something like 5,000 watt hour amperes, then you know they are talking about the battery.
Nice. So I think that's all very important. I will send the videos to everyone, so all of us, including myself, can watch again, to listen again, because I think not everything we will be able to memorize from only hearing it once. And of course, as I said, not everybody has to be able to calculate the different stuff, but everyone should know when we talk of batteries, we can use ampere. When we talk of our whole system capacity, we talk of what, and so on, you know.
So with every MPPT inverter, the maximum is 80%
That you can load.
that you can load.
But that's why you do an allowance, right? When you calculate,
And I give a tolerance.
you give a tolerance. So when he calculates all the appliances and what electricity they need, he adds a tolerance.
Some 20%, 30% before you do your design.
Yeah. Okay, let's continue.
Because we still have the mono in this presentation. And the mono. We still have the mono in the presentation, I think.
Then the medicine consists of monopoly and tin.
He is teaching about the basics of solar energy.
Yeah, I agree. But, okay, let's continue.
I think you need to give Philip some more cookies,
Yeah.
so his brain gets some energy.
No, what I mean is that, what I'm trying to
Ima.
Yeah. No, don't mind it. Then this one, they are all specs.
what I was saying is that, you see, we are not using the mono. We are using poly.
Yes.
But in the presentation, we have a lot of modules.
But the presentation is just for us, it's not for the customers.
It's not a problem.
It's just for us to learn.
It's for us.
Yeah.
So I can read the content. So what you are reading now, let's assume that day I'm not there. You and this Margaret can
What do you mean by that?
do this. That's what I hear. No, because anything can. We are humans.
Yeah.
This can happen. Pardon? No, that's what you are here for. I am imparting into you.
Yeah.
At least you can say something little about solar.
Of course,
Not
I'm
too much.
I'm going to be done.
Maybe I'm talking too much.
You are doing the
You see, I'm talking.
Everything is
Oh,
going to be done.
I'm talking too much.
Yes.
But if we come to you, you not talk much. Just little, then you talk about
She's not
solar.
to talk much because she's a PR. And she's
About
not
the solar.
Yes, of course. Who else is going to do that?
I will not be around.
You will.
That's why I said we are humans. Maybe
Margaret, you have to be around, or you have to communicate early.
Okay, sure.
You have- Let's talk about that right after that. Let's talk about that separately.
Yes, don't worry. We'll wait for you.
If that is possible. then
This
thank
is
you so
the
much.
marketing and PR event we have this year, Margaret. So let's talk about it later, how you can make sure you can be there.
You can
You can really express yourself.
Of course.
Okay.
What time is your paper?
Let,
Don't worry.
I'm on video. Let's continue with the video presentation.
Sorry.
So,
Charlie,
last
continue.
but not the least,
The lab will finish until.
last but not the least, we come to the maximum series of fuse rating. This one, just like the protective devices to use for your solar installation system is what you're talking about. And then our Academy products, we have breakers, which if there's something wrong with the panels, the breaker will trip off to protect the system from collapsing. That's what we are talking about here.
What is the name for that? The breaker?
The breaker or the fuses.
Okay.
They are the weak points of a circuit or a solar system. A breaker or a fuse.
The weak
That's all.
point?
Breaker, circuit breaker,
Okay.
circuit breaker. Either for the breaker
Ah.
to trip off.
It's like what every one of us has in the house.
Yes.
That when okay.
Yes. And for the fuse, it will cut. To cut off.
You know, in Germany, when we work on the lamps, we take out the circuit breaker first, so we
Yes.
don't kill ourselves.
Yes.
I always get afraid when I see electricians here in Ghana; they never take it out.
Because when you overrate
Yeah.
the breaker over your system,
Yeah,
there might be a fault. Instead of the breaker to trip off, it not trip off.
yeah,
Your house will catch fire.
yeah.
So before we come out with the breaker or fuse, we do a lot of calculations.
Yeah.
We're going to the spiritual realm
Okay.
and stuff.
The breakers are different.
Okay.
Different types.
So how do you know which one to use?
that's why I say you have to have it.
And it's all based on the problem.
Yeah, let's say a fan of 5 amperes. You can't go and put a breaker that is 25 amperes on it. Breaker must be at least 10 amperes or 6 for 5 amps.
But when you are fixing the breaker, you consider the entire load,
Yes.
everything.
No, you see the breakers, if it's one pole, that one consider the entire load. But if it's the one that breaker 1 controls fan, breaker 2 controls fridge, then that's where you see that fridge I have to use 25 amperes.
So it means you are going to be fixing a number of breakers.
That is taken applicable to housewife. But when it comes to the solar system,
I'm talking about the solar.
solar system is just the one breaker
Just one breaker.
Yes,
For
that's-
the whole load.
for the whole day.
Okay. Okay, great.
Any question?
Any questions?
Man, let's look at my view.
No questions?
No questions.
They don't get up.